There was no fire at the White House today, but this fire truck is one way President Trump and his aides are urgently trying to change the subject from the Russian investigation overshadowing their agenda.
Beautiful, Wisconsin.
The president kicking off what the administration is calling Made in America Week, showcasing products from every state in the country, from the South Lawn of the White House to the state dining room inside. The salesman-in-chief spent the afternoon promoting American products, instead of using his bully pulpit on the Republican health care bill floundering in the Senate, where a vote was delayed once again this week. The president also made clear it's Russia that's at the top of his mind, tweeting earlier today, most politicians would have gone to a meeting like the one Don Jr. attended in order to get info on an opponent. That's politics. But that's not what Christopher Wray, the president's nominee to lead the FBI, said last week at his confirmation hearing, when he told senators the meeting with Russians should have raised alarm.
Any threat or effort to interfere with our elections from any nation state or any non-state actor is the kind of thing the FBI would want to know.
The president insisting there was nothing wrong with the Trump Tower meeting in June 2016, when his oldest son, Donald Trump Jr., son-in-law Jared Kushner, and campaign chairman Paul Manafort met with a Russian lawyer after being promised damaging information on Hillary Clinton. The latest Washington Post ABC News poll shows that 36% approve of Mr. Trump, while 58% do not. It's the lowest rating for a president at this point in polls going back 70 years. At the same point of their presidencies, Barack Obama and George W. Bush each had a 59% approval rating. Bill Clinton's 45%. Another warning sign on the horizon, Trump detractors feel more passionate about their views than his supporters. 48% strongly disapprove of his performance, while only 25% strongly approve. This is a level of disdain never reached by Clinton or Obama, and only in the second term of Bush's presidency, according to the Washington Post ABC News poll. His low approval rating is one of the factors complicating the effort to repeal and replace Obamacare. Again this week, the Senate is delaying a vote on health care. Senator John McCain recovering from a surgery for a blood clot at home in Arizona.
We hope John McCain gets better very soon because we miss him. He's a crusty voice in Washington. Plus, we need his vote.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell postponed action until McCain's return, needing every Republican vote he can get. Back at the White House, the Made in America theme shining new light on how much of the Trump brand is made outside the USA. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer brushing aside questions of whether the president and his daughter should stop making their products overseas.
In some cases, there are certain supply chains or scalability that may not be available in this country. I'm not going to comment on specific products.